never catch a break. I put one down and one more rises. I swear this has to be the 15th in a row, but somehow it always surprises. What kind of killer do I gotta overthrow just to get a little peace and quiet? I know I need to get away somewhere, but somehow the world will deny it. Sometimes I get tired of this business. I don't want to waste another day away from loving you. Got these feelings taking over like a rabbit on the moon. Let's indulge a life of lunacy. I feel it's overdue. Dream away and we can make it to the rabbits on the moon.
たった一つ気がついた私のある理由君が消えてしまわぬようきっと叶えるためにある
Hello, Spouts. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Ow! Hello. Eric, hello. Hello, Burundi. Hello, hello. Hello, Neon Goddess. Hello, Potato. Ow! Ow! Hello, Druid. Hello, Kesar. Hello, Hell Knight. Welcome. Ow! Hello, Orsted. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Ow! Sorry, my voice is all weird. Oh my gosh, you guys. But no, boys, oh my gosh. Hello, welcome. I will bring out the big ass. Please don't. Don't. Oh my gosh. Before I forget again. Ow. Almost forgot to turn on the timer. Big Edis. Oh my gosh. I do need to talk to you guys about something. If the subathon goes on for longer than today, I will need to put a pause on the subathon. Ow! Oh my gosh, not the eggs! Ow, get off of me! Get off! I will need to put a temporary pause on the subathon for tomorrow, where I need to just give myself a day off. The garden needs time-sensitive stuff and attention done, and I've been neglecting it with the subathon, so I need to just a temporary one-day pause, and then we'll get back to it. But if it ends today, then that's fine. I can just work on it after stream, honestly. Hello, Panda. Welcome. So that I'm just letting you guys know I gotta take care of stuff like that. Now I do owe you guys a couple of things actually from the wheel. I owe you a 5-minute or less reaction. I also owe you 2 art pieces that I haven't done yet, and I think we'll just do that on stream today. I think it'll be good. Garden is important indeed. Indeed. Unfortunately, nature does not wait, so I have to meet it head on here. Hello, Postal, welcome. So you're sending up something from mines again? No. Like I said, I owe you guys wheel redeem, so I want you guys to, in the reactions channel, give me a 5-minute or less reaction. Like, I know a lot of you guys just kind of throw dungeon soup at me, so it can be that, I don't really care. As long as it's, like, you know, aligned with the rules and everything, with my rules. Obviously, I'm not gonna watch something that's board-laced for no reason. I forget your Guardian-A-Thon, oh my gosh. But, we'll do that, and then I think we'll just kind of be like an art stream for a little bit, because I owe you guys 2 accessories. And then after that, I don't know. We'll see who wants to see what. So, let me open up the Discord here real quick. Oh yeah, Postal, since I had a little bit of leftover funding, and I was a little confused on the Steam store when you gifted me the Civ 4. And because the base game was not on sale, but the complete edition was. I had some leftover funding, so I ended up gifting Odin a copy of Civ 4 too. So, I don't know, maybe we'll see what we can do with that. Art stream, a mini one anyways. A mini one. But yeah, let's actually kind of get the... Oh, okay, never mind, Lyric are already ahead of me here. The secret of making good videos? Okay, that'll be interesting. Sorry guys, I went to go look and I didn't realize it was already up, so my bad. Okay. Yeah, let me make sure my egg body is in place here, and then I'll scoop myself down here. I'll be playing games and we'll watch the stream. Okay, thank you for the alert, Potato. Yeah, let me get this up here real quick. But I don't think it'll take all day or all stream even to do the 2 little art pieces at all. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna switch the music playlist while I'm at it and pause it. Because we can listen to different music later here. That's still at work. Oh, okay. Well, Potato, when you get a minute, read the mod channel on Discord. Okay. I ain't lurking, I'll be multitasking like a big boy. Okay. Alrighty. Also, nice sign, oh my gosh. Yo, you wanna know something cool, guy? What? Okay, so this was recommended to me for the 5-minute or less reaction that the Spress rolled yesterday. I didn't know what it was gonna be, so I didn't have time to really do anything, or the energy really. So we're doing that now. And this is called The Secret to Making Good Videos. I'm not sure if this is meant to be a tutorial or not, but well, or if it's meant to be a giant meme. We'll see. Okay, 3, 2, 1, boop.
Want to see something cool? I keep catching comments from curious creators about collecting cameras and such for their channel. So let's piss off every major tech company in a single video, because the only...
What the heck? Ooh, my potato powers expands. Nice.
Sponsors on this channel are my patrons and your mom, so I have the luxury of honesty.
Damn.
This venerable Valorous vestige of video is my old friend, the HXR
Wow, that is a
NX5U. It's the
classic.
first step past the
Like, I've not dealt with this type of camera before, but you could tell it was made with a lot more care than they make them these days. Goddamn. Bulky, sure, but it definitely gets the job done, doesn't it?
generation of writing squiggly ripples on rolled up rust. It's the brave new world of packing digital pixels. A marvelous machine of magic and miracles that can suck, slice, and store refracted photons in full high def onto
Nice.
ostensibly secure digital cards. It's 12 years old, and in the camera world, that makes it a dinosaur in the domain of digital devices.
Oh,
Which
wow,
is funny,
nice.
because the Your Dinosaurs Are Wrong YouTube channel started with this exact camera. If you ever want to
Nice.
see the smartest man I've ever known, a true gentleman who has an IQ that makes me look like a Basenji with a brain packed in bong resin, you should check out their videos. They're the greatest YouTube science channel that
there's-
you've never
Some really nice, well-made, actually, I don't know if these are, like, toys that he just randomly bought, but they almost kind of look like they were painted. That's why I was about to say something, but I'm not actually sure now. It's 80s and 90s, I love it, yeah.
ever heard of, with a bonus of being family friendly. I'll drop a link in the description. You
Nice.
should make it your ambition to give them a subscription. This antique has earned 3 silver play buttons and 3/4 of a gold, damn it! And despite a life
Nice.
spent in perilous proximity to constant calamity with explosions, lightning, lasers, and enough dust to make any recording engineer ugly cry into his penny and guiles, it's still in production use every day here in my technological hovel, and I haven't managed to kill it quite yet. I've shot
Nice.
every stupid episode you've ever pooped on company time to in this room, on this camera, and an Android cell phone. The bike shop
Oh, man, I have to catch that back.
recording engineer ugly cry into his penny and guiles. It's still in production use every day here in my technological hovel, and I haven't managed to kill it quite yet. I've shot every stupid episode you've ever pooped on company time to in this room, on this camera, and an Android cell phone. The bike
Damn. Damn. And yeah, you just need a camera that works well enough for stuff. Like, even I'm not using high-tech stuff completely here for my camera. Like, I'm just using my phone for this, and it's just a basic Android phone. It is kind of getting older, though, and as I get, I guess you could say, larger, I would like to eventually upgrade my phone to have better tracking capabilities, so we'll see. We'll see what that is. I don't really want to upgrade completely to, like, full iPhone, but maybe I can get like an unlocked used iPhone or something for VTube tracking, VTube Studio tracking. I don't know. We'll see. Everything's up in the air right now. But where did you use Linux, right? Yeah, I use the Penguin. All right. Yeah, let's keep going. here.
shots and time-lapse are done on this, an aging AS300. If you can find one of these in a professional studio, it's probably being used as a doorstop, but you gotta rock with the cock you got. You wanna know the best camera you can use to start a YouTube channel?
The way he phrases his words is amazing. I love that.
It's whatever one you already own. The secret to making great videos is audio and ego. The first place to spend money on making
When I first started out, my audio was so bad, and it was so hard getting people to pay attention. But since I've figured it out, it's not been that bad at all. It's been, and it seems like people can actually hear me, and I just gotta make sure I'm balancing my, like, music and videos, video audio a little bit better, is all. See? This guy makes a ton of, YouTube shorts about engineering, mostly electrical, and HGIS, humor is right up my alley. Nice. Does it work? Yes, then stop fucking with it before you break it. True. An iPhone would be more of a downgrade. Not exactly. Unfortunately, when it comes to, like, VTube Studio, there are certain features that are locked off because I don't have an iPhone. So, like, the ability to, like, puff my cheeks up and to do certain other things that completely out of my ability to do because I don't have the right phone. And it's because they utilize a specific feature of the camera that iPhone has. Now, web camera can kind of cover some of the things that I can't do right now, which I'm planning to upgrade to, but iPhone is the VTube Studio is designed around the iPhone. Let's just put it that way. And yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. Does iPhone work with Linux? I don't think it necessarily matters. You just need to have it be able to connect to the VTube Studio itself, which usually requires you to download VTube Studio on the phone. And then you can just kind of use Wi-Fi to connect it that way. It doesn't need to be connected to my system itself. Security can't be cheeked up, sad. No, I can't. Of course, why'd you have to say it like that? Goddamn. But no, I don't even need it for the penguin. You should be able to download Wakfu without a problem. Well, that depends on how many hoops I have to jump through. I'll be honest, I'll put my speaker on the loud while watching the stream. It's not as bad as some people I watch that I do it on max and still don't hear anybody, damn. Alright, let's keep going.
Making videos is getting the best sound you can. That's way more important than the picture. Don't fall for that trap of clunky wireless bullshit on someone's neck. Don't use wireless anytime a cable will do the job. Ever. I use a Tascam DR10L for almost everything. Get the Pro version if you can because it floats you up to 32 bits and that helps if you yell a lot. This gives you more headroom than an adjustable steering wheel and makes things way easier in the edit.
I think he's mostly referred to like creating videos like in real life. And which is not really something I'm planning to do a lot of. So yeah, he's like doing like, or maybe he's talking about like full scale production stuff. So which is not for me anyways. I would probably be just doing a lot of in-home mini brews at best. The Gourdster.
It's a tiny little wired mic that's as sensitive as Millennial, and it'll put either amateur MP3s or big boy WAV files right in your pocket at a price that makes the guys at Sennheiser marketing department wish they still had a sense of humor. It's not my fault you killed all the funny ones. So there, your video's as easy as your ex and audio's as cheap as I am. Now, here's the hard part. Ego. The first step to making great video or art in any form is to realize you suck at it. The same personality.
Yeah, it's one of those where you gotta really just be honest with yourself, like, in general, like, you gotta know when you're smart, you gotta know or when you're dumb, you gotta know when you know what you're doing and when you don't. And if you think you're right about everything, you'll have problems. Just hands down, you always will.
Trait that makes people want to step in front of a camera often makes them fucking insufferable. Look at my old videos if you doubt this for a moment. You're gonna suck at it for a while, and long after you start to think you're good at it, you still suck. You can't do better if you think you're already there. Lose the ego and be willing to learn. Work your ass off and practice, and maybe, just maybe, you might start to suck a little less at this. Have a plan, a message, and a script. Either be smart enough to memorize it, or get a teleprompter. I'm not nearly as smart or clever.
I mean, I'll be honest, with certain videos I do have to rely on a script, but rarely do but most of my quote-unquote scripts are mostly just like highlighting things I need to talk about. For the lore video that I keep promising and I need to actually do on my time off, that will actually have like a full script because I'm basically doing a narrative reading at that point. Christ, like, Wesley's name's behind the big camera, damn.
As you think I am, but I can fake it really well with lots of research, hours of writing, proper preparation, practice, energy, and that good old razzmatazz.
Nice.
Fix your shit at the writing stage. If it sucks on paper, it won't get any better on film. For editing, and you're going to need editing. If you're just starting out, get DaVinci Resolve. It's free and wickedly powerful. You can also get Kdenlive if you want to go open source and be seriously badass.
I use Kdenlive. It's very good. It's very good. It has mild stability issues when you're doing a lot at once, so it's recommended that you save your project a lot while you're mid-projects. It does also have a backup feature in case it does crash too, so you won't lose anything, but it's definitely always recommended you just save. Other than that, very stable. I mean, the last video I made that I uploaded last night, I did that it took me an hour to fucking track I'm a Shrew's name all over fucking TF2 Soldier. but that was worth it. And I did all that in Kdenlive. And I just recommend it if you can't afford to put money into an editor. It works. It just works.
But trying to use Linux for editing video is like masturbating with a cheese grater. You don't know if it'll work, and you can be damn sure it's going to hurt the whole time, and you probably won't want to see the results.
Who saw the video last night? How bad was it? How bad have my videos been in general? Especially the more edited ones. I have to know now. It was peak. Oh my gosh. See, I guess he has not had a good experience with Linux then, is my understanding. Once you get everything set up, it's real, and you learn what you're doing, it's not that bad. It really isn't. It's good. Yeah, see, that's what see, now I just feel like he's just rolling me over coals here.
if it'll work, and you can be damn sure it's going to hurt the whole time, and you
Hold on, I
probably
gotta
won't
go
want to
back.
see the videos like masturbating with a cheese grater. You don't know if you can also get Caden live if you want to go open source and be seriously badass, but trying to use Linux for editing video is like masturbating with a cheese grater. You don't know if it'll work, and you can be damn sure it's going to hurt the whole time, and you probably
Like I said, mild instability issues when you're doing a lot at once. Just save your project often. And don't count, even though the backup does work, just don't count on it working. Just make sure you save everything as much as possible. That's it. It's not that bad. And also, it depends on which distro you're using too. I'm using one that's pretty stable, so most Ubuntu-based distros are pretty stable. So I strongly recommend whichever one you want to do. That's up to you. But some will be more unstable than others. Just letting you know. Just letting you know.
probably won't want to see the results. Making videos is like making babies. It's a lot of fun and anyone can do it, but it's a hell of a lot of hard work to make a decent one. But everyone in the world has a story worth listening to, and things
That's a hell of an analogy, Jim. The conceivable future for many of us with Penguin will be the better option than Windows 11. Yes. Windows 11 is proving to be a bloated mess that will not give you very much control at all. Whereas Linux, your only limitation is what you know how to do and what you're willing to do. The sky's the limit for the most part.
But it's a hell of a lot of hard work to make a decent one. But everyone in the world has a story worth listening to and things to teach that I don't know. So take your shot, show me what you got, and teach me something new. Because I believe in you, and if I can do this, then you can do it better. And that's pretty cool.
Nice. Indeed. We did need these inspirational videos. I did appreciate that. But no, I mean, how old is this video? 1 month ago? Okay, so he's just randomly... Here, I'm just gonna put this in the watch later so I can keep track of that. But yeah, no, it depends on which distro on Linux you're using, but no, I do recommend it if you're on a Ubuntu-based, for certain. I'm sure some people will scream the meme Arch Linux. I can't speak to that. Which there's far more like distros than just Ubuntu. But if you're looking to do a lot of gaming, then you kind of have to do Ubuntu because that's the type of distro you're on that the Linux part of Steam has based itself on, so it will work the best on that. Okay. Anyways. Hey, hold on, where'd my music is disappeared? There we go. Okay. So why don't we switch to art here for a little bit? And I'll try to get these little mini projects done. Oh, we got ad time? Okay. That's okay, I need a moment to set up anyways. Because I owe you guys, I think, a new mustache and, like, some Groucho glasses or something like that. Nerdy glasses. Something like that. Let me see here. Let's do 800 width on this one this time. Hello, Garbage. Welcome. Oh, welcome. By the way, what about the presents I got mixed up a bit? You give it to Odin, or I need to drop off another one? No, I bought Odin a copy of Civ 4 because it happened to be on sale and I had some leftover funding left from when I was buying a handful of games. So that's what I did. You don't need to give them anything. BB, okay, thank you for the lurk. Where is... There we go. Okay, also, hold on one sec. Let me switch outfits here for a moment here. I didn't plan ahead this far ahead, so I kind of have to switch it up a little bit here. Okay. Hon. Alright, I am glad I let my pants go finally. Damn. Wait, what? Frosty let my pants go? Yeah. Well, bringing it up in the chat's only gonna make him wanna do it again. I'm just saying. You turned Gordy to people of the rats. I did. Listen, it's my art outfit. Just deal with it. This is how I draw, okay? I haven't pulled it out in a while. Let me have a little fun here. Nim. Just referring to the French as rat people is crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to pull up a couple of reference images too before we get it crazy here. The mustache one I could probably do a wild mustache thing. I'm not sure. I'll figure something out. He said this like. He said like this is not a phase. I haven't been pulling it out that much because I have had like other outfits locked in and I got too lazy to fix it midstream. French Gordy. Not French Gordy. Alright, hold on, let me... Oh god. I'm gonna have to get rid of this song. I do not like how this one sounds. Alright, let me do... Move from playlist. There we go. Sorry, that was a weird one. Going French fried Gordy. Get the French here now! I'm fine! The reference image for the thing you guys wanted me to do here. What I might wind up doing is I'll do part of the glasses, but I won't do a full set of glasses because you guys wanted me to do. Or I could do the full Groucho glasses and then that gives you a free option for the second art piece I owe you. Is what I could do. It's just an idea. I enjoy listening to stream while suffering the games I play. Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. I appreciate you stopping by. I do. Where is... Oh, there it is. Hold on, I don't know why it's like... Yeah, it came out poor quality, but this kind of works in my favor, I think. This works in my favor because I can just kind of draw over it, I think. Would be a good idea here. I dropped High Point. Oh, I did forget. I did download them. I just forgot to put them on. Actually, let me do that real quick. He made this, by the way. Postal made this. And all I gotta do is eraser. Boom. Save as. Or just save. Yeah, no, save as. Or dehydrate PNG. I'll put transparent just to make sure I know. And then I could just put that up on the Twitch. And it'll be real quick. You guys might have to refresh to see it, but it should be there once it's up. Okay, it should be listed as hydrate. So there you go. I have 3 more slots left for animated emotes. So just letting you know that's a thing I could do. I could also shuffle around some of the other ones too. Let me just double check and see if it came up on mine or not. It did not. You guys will probably have to refresh. Yep, there it is. Here, I'll refresh mine real quick. Guys, hang on a sec. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. back. Sorry, I got jump scared by Odin suddenly. He usually doesn't come home this early, but I guess he got a bit of time to waste, so he got a bit of off time, so he's home early. The last review, the last thing I saw was Gordy became French just playing with fire. A little bit. Oh yeah, also yeah, there's a new hydrate emo. Ow! Hello, R-Spangs, welcome, welcome. Jump scare success, damn. Well, of course it's a jump scare success. You guys freaked me the fuck out. Or he freaked me the fuck out with, like, showing up randomly here. Okay, so let's see. I want to do a bit of tracing here. Just a tiny bit. The quality of this image is kind of shit anyway, so it works out. Oh wait, hold on. That's not gonna do anything when it's the eraser tool. Hold on, hold on. Alright, let's see. Kinda? No, hold on. That's not gonna work. Actually, that works out. We'll do it from the inside. It'll be a little bit easier to track here. There we go. And I'm not gonna do the sides too much. I might do like the little edges here, but I won't try to do like the earpieces because those will be hard to wear. Maybe wants to. Yeah, he did. He did. Okay. Let's see. I want to do like a glass effect here while I'm thinking about it. I want a bigger... something like that, anyway. Hang on. It apparently... There you go. Just a little bit of tinted glasses here. They're not gonna be perfect, and I'm trying not to copy the style either too badly here. I gotta add my own flair to it. There we go. Something like that. Wait, hold on. Let me add myself as a reference here. I need the color of my ears for this one. I think would be the best idea. And I'll have to do this as its own layer here. Okay, wait, hold on. Before I continue with that, though. Definitely want to make sure I have... Oops. Give me my opacity back. Something like that, anyways. There we go. Something goofy and silly like that. No, hold on. I won't do like a full thing, but I will make it stylized here. I think it would be the best way for that. Just like just a little bit of accenting, I guess you could say. I think that would be good. And then we could go to the bottom layer here. Honestly, I don't know if I want to do a full, like, nose, but I guess I should. Hold on. I'll do this. There we go. And let me turn this off for a moment. Yeah, it looks weird, but it's definitely gonna look weird for sure. Hang on. Yeah, and there needs to be one more layer below the nose here, and I need to maybe get a bit of the dark peach here. As like a way to rosen up the make the nose a bit rosier so it looks less like a oh wait, hold on. That was on a different layer, hang on. And maybe I could do like slightly brighter here. It looks bad now, don't worry. I will fix this. Where's my blend tool? There it is. I don't think it's making this any better, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, this is not really getting made any better. Let's see, it'd be a schnoz. You need a few lines to make sort of depth perception. Maybe. Hello, Aki, welcome. I probably do need to do a few lines. I don't know. I feel like I should probably just take the original color and just make it darker, I think, for... Here, I'll do one more layer, but I'll do it, like, below here. Hey, hold on, that's the blend. That's the blend tool, hang on. Yeah, I feel like this isn't making it any better. Just as a test, let me do merge, and then something like this so that it looks like it's a shadowing more than anything. Yeah, it probably does need more lines though, you guys. Something like that, I don't know. Hold on, let me do... Yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be hard to make the schnoz a bit. I feel like I should just do a deer schnoz instead, because this is gonna be too big on me. I think I should do that. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. Alright, before we get too crazy here, let me... Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna do, oops. I'm gonna do the mustache and the eyebrows here. And I think you guys should probably give me one more option for artsy stuff in a bit here. Because even if the timer ends, I'll keep going for a few more hours, at least today, and then we'll just end it around the normal time, I think, is a good idea. That's just because I owe you guys at least this much, and I want to get it done during stream. The part of the disguise is a deer schnaz. I don't know, it's you. I mean, I don't know. It's really hard to do a human nose, though, especially when it looks as awkward as this one, though. I'm just saying. I don't know. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. Wait, shit. I just realized I was doing this on the wrong layer. Fuck. You know what? No, I'm not doing this per line. That's getting ridiculous. Hang on. Alright, I'm gonna just do this. And then I will flare it out and streak it out a little bit so that it looks like actual, like, mustache hair. This. Actually do some lines here. Something like this anyways, I'll figure it out. I'm not too worried about the overlap on the top, but I will have to tend to the overlap on the bottom here. Okay, and take our blend tool again. Oops. I need this one. It's one of those where I don't want to completely like blend it out, but at the same time it's like it kind of makes sense to do if it... Oh my gosh, alright. I don't know why my mouse is lagging, that's the thing there. Could just be my the way I'm drawing it is all. It doesn't like the long strokes as much as I thought it did. It is an older mouse. I gotta potentially do some window shopping for hardware. There we go. Definitely interesting looking, isn't it? Oops. Hold on, I'm gonna go back a little because I think the streaks here are a little too long on the... yeah. A bit too blended in from the upper part here. And it mostly doesn't even have to look good at the top because it's gonna be hidden by a nose anyways. I wish I could do this in bigger strokes without it looking weird, but it's gonna look weird no matter what. Ow! Hello, I love listening to this. Why is Frosty speaking in Spanish? Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Hold on, I might just be the mouse battery. I don't have a battery, this is plugged in. What do you mean? Sorry, let me catch up on the chat. Put the parsley there, or like a BNG of it, or rather parsnip, that's the difference, I don't know. In before the 100 bomb that adds like 13 hours. I fucking hope not. I fucking hope not. I didn't miss too much. Oh, why is Frosty in Spanish? I think it's because of the guy's name saying I love Latinas. It could also be that Frosty knows that the guy maybe speaks Spanish, I don't know. I'm not sure. Sometimes people are weird like that. Sometimes Frosty's weird like that. Alright, I'm almost done with this though. I wish I could do this in bigger strokes, but yeah. This is it's supposed to be demented, but it sounds absolutely weird. I'm gonna get rid of this one too. I want to vibe with my music, not feel awkward about having it playing in the background. Alright, next one. Here we go. Brody, my fortune cookie has bad news for you. That's supposed to be your fortune cookie. I haven't even opened up mine. Trust in the goodness of humanity. Yes, that is definitely yours. That is definitely yours. I don't know what you're trying to fool me with here, Odin. You need to have more faith in other people here. Oh, wait, hold on. I just want to take some of these stray hairs off here. Then I can go back to the blend tool and touch that back up so the style looks the same and it doesn't look awkward. There you go. Yeah, something like that. And now we can try to readdress the schnoz. Since we're talking about fortune cookies, he brought home Chinese for lunch, so let me take a look at what mine is. It says, believe in the intuition you have, it will guide you to greatness. Well, I'd say it's pretty vague but pretty reliable because that's what I've been doing and that's how I believe I've gotten this far anyways. With, of course, not just that, but as far as just using intuition goes, yeah. Oh, helps to actually have the paint tool for painting. Oh, hang on. There, something like that. I guess I am tracing over the nose, it'll be fine. I'll figure it out in a bit. Something like that. I think you're doing this for Subathon to end, maybe. That's more of a desire at this point, I'm tired. But if today's gonna be anything like what fucking happened last night, I have a feeling my wish will not be granted. Alright, actually let me see if I can't, oops, nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope. Hold on, I gotta put this back up on the layer here. It keeps, becoming transparent. Yeah, something like that. I wanted thicker glasses here. Thicker frames, anyways. Yeah, much better. Much better. Okay, I'm gonna open up another one here. So I could do this. And then I'm gonna rotate this one by 180. And I'm gonna kind of shrink this down a little bit here. Hold on, let me do like this. excess here. Then I'll bring out the blend tool for this. Where is it? Now just kind of get the edges a little bit here. Just a little bit here. To make it look a little bit more. And then we'll do this. Nice. Specifically flip this one. I probably can't, but I need to try anyways. Nope, that flips the whole thing. Well, that's not good. Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna have to do another one here. Where I put it down here and then I flip it. It's just easier to do it, for me to do it this way. And I copy it over as a new layer, drag it over. Actually, that's not gonna work. I should probably keep it individual. And on the same layer that the mustache is, I will do... Or then again, it makes a new layer here. It's definitely not gonna match, but hey, it works. It works, it works. It'll be fine. Something like that, anyways. Unless we squish it. Oh, I don't know. Let's see, the person the nose is to be on brand. Oh my gosh. I could make it darker and make the nose look more like a shaved potato, but that would be a little weird too, I think. I don't know. We'll just keep it as is for now. That is not what I wanted to do. Like a little bit of a... And we'll see if we can blend this a little bit. Just to kind of give it a nice little, I'll probably have to put some extra details on it to make it look less weird. Something like that, anyways. Oh, just like that. Yeah, something like that. And this one doesn't have to be as prominent. It could just be something like that. Maybe we could go just a tiny bit darker for this end piece here, this end nose. And we'll blend this in really good too. Something like that, anyways. Something like that, anyways. And then maybe I could do like a very light peach color. Very thin lines. Here. Here. Oh wait, no, hang on. Wrong tool. Wrong tool, hang on. Okay, there we go. Or we do something like this. Something like this. And we'll blend that in as well, just a little bit. Slightly smaller than brush. Okay, never mind. I'll just jack it up to 9 here. Something like that, and then I just smaller one. I'll just kind of gently push some of the pink into it a bit. Something like that, anyways. Probably, I don't know. What do you think, guys? Oh boy, look at the time. Oh my gosh, don't tease me like that, Dash. I gotta go to bed. Good night. Good night, Neon. Thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. And you know what, I think I will do a tiny extra detail, just real quick here. Something like that, and then we'll blend that in as well. That's a little bit too weird. Ow, 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 ow. God damn it! No! God damn it! Oh my gosh, Dash. Thank you, but oh my god, God damn it. Why did I have a feeling? Why did, I knew you were going to. Oh my gosh. There, something like that I think would be good. Oh, I am humanoid. God damn it. I have become unfrenched. God damn it. Anything for the joke? I guess so.
Beautiful dreams.
10 minutes is a lot more bearable, but like I said before, I'll probably go on for at least a couple more hours before I end it. I don't want to just like abruptly end after only an hour. It's just that the subathon itself will end when the timer runs out. Or if I hit 315, then I'll just complete the day and end it there. Because I'm sorry, I did not expect to ever get this far. So oh my gosh. Not the frickin' Dio. God damn it. Am I that imposing as a human Furby? That is the question, isn't it? On the oil painty side. I'm not gonna lie, you guys.
I'll offer you a nice egg in this trying time.
Not the egg! Hey, hold on. I just wanted to blend the edges a little bit. I just didn't want it to... Hey, hold on. I've been doing this on the wrong thing this whole time. There you go, something like that, guys. It almost has like an oil painting look to it, except for the frames. The frames are hard. Harder on some Porto experience or Grim. Oh my gosh. Here, let me see if this is a credit document first, just in case. May need that later. And then I can merge the layers here. Alright, we're gonna do a comparison shot here, okay? This is mine. This is the original. What do you guys think? That is a very Eastern European nose, especially after someone's named Daydam. It's awesome, nice. That's good, that's good. It does have a bit of an oil painting look to it, I'll be honest. Except for the glasses, of course, but yeah. I can fix that, I can make it look a little bit more shiny. Then again, I don't think it matters. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Alright. And we'll go from creator project to PNG. And we'll just keep it calling it Groucho Glasses. I won't be able to add it to VTube Studio right away. Oh, wait, hold on. We do save it as is. Okay, there we go. I won't be able to add it to VTube Studio right away because it would require me to turn it off first. So that'll have to wait for another time. But since I ended up doing the mustache with the glasses, I'll let you guys have one more choice on what to draw here. As far as like accessories go for VTube Studio here. And I'll leave this one on just in case. Eyebrows will also function as windshield wipers. You can keep them for when you return for break so you can pretend it to not be cordy. I guess so. There is that. Also, I am hungry. I want to eat my lunch. Odin didn't have to bring this to me, even though I had like a pot pie. It wasn't enough, apparently. They keep shrinking the sizes of the freezer meals, and it's getting a little frustrating. Oh, I only have one chopstick. There was only one. I think it came with only one. I think they packaged it incorrectly. You ate the whole pot pie. I did not! Not like that. You. Birdie's hunger and satiated. That is not what I meant. How did you guys turn me eating a frozen dinner into cannibalism? What the fuck? God damn it. You're so much bloodthirsty. I am not. Alright, I don't know why they only packaged one stick. It's probably an error because it looks like it was packaged with just the one. First time stop. Hot pie, as in, you guys know what I'm talking about. There, I spelled it for you. You can't confuse it now. Don't eat the chopsticks. Shut up. Shut up. I just like eating my Chinese with chopsticks. All right, is that okay? Is that okay? I think so. I think it's okay. I don't usually get this type of chicken though, so we'll see how this agrees with me. I almost always get the shrimp and lobster. Sorry, I gotta. Making a mess on me. I also have a fork just in case the chopsticks aren't enough for eating with. Because sometimes the rice gets to be a handful to eat with chopstick. Okay. Wouldn't there be too much feathers and bone? What do you mean? Oh my gosh, you guys. Alright. Talking your stuff. Welcome to the channel, Ars Magnus. Oh my gosh. This is what I have to deal with every day. Not that I mind too much, but sometimes I do get a little crazy. Oh my gosh. Big fat wise look cool. No, they're tasty. It's tasty. But certain brands of them have been getting smaller over the years, and they're not as fulfilling anymore. I can do one more little art piece if you guys want. The pot means sweat in Polish. Pies mean dogs. No, in this case, it's literally just a pie. Traditionally, it's a pie made in a pot. That's all that really means. It's one of the literal namings for it. Get over hot dogs. We have sweat dog now. Oh, damn. It's cool looking. I've seen the pictures. Nice. Is there really pot in them? Well, the cheap frozen brands, it's more like they just put it in like a cardboard bowl and call it good enough. Because the idea is that you microwave them for like 5 minutes and then that's it. But more properly made pot pies probably do take longer in the oven or something. Let me see. So guys, since I did the Groucho glasses, I still owe you one more accessory. I know you guys wanted the new mustache, but I ended up incorporating that into the Groucho glasses. I was gonna try to do it separately, and I decided against it. My dogs with sauerkraut? Which, honestly, that just sounds like kielbasa with the sauerkraut to me when you say it like that. Which I don't mind, but I don't care for the sauerkraut too much. Too sour for me, too bitter. Something to wear on the neck area. That's harder to do because of the way it works. My model wibbles, I guess. The thing would wibble with me and it would be a little weird. I'm reading my brain for good ideas, but it's empty. Ripple. Earrings? I mean, we could do earrings because I've got the little tag here. What neck? Exactly, Lyric. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I said, neck earring. Yeah, I don't have a neck. When sex. Uh-oh. Hey, we're finally done. Holy. Wait, oh. It's going negative. Hang on. That's the Tangier thing. Ooh. Alright, we can pause that and turn it off. Wow. It's been a crazy couple weeks, guys. I am so thankful for you guys. Stretch the cord. Oh shit, I'm in negatives. Oh my gosh. I am really thankful, you guys, for everything we've done for this last 2 weeks. I'll definitely try to make sure that I'll put that money to use for like future streams and projects and whatnot. Definitely towards the model if I can, but that would it's probably gonna take time to think. It's really took to fix everything again. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm really tired and I got stuff to do with this whole car. Here's the sound of the world. Stop! Oh my gosh. Hold on, I could probably fix
Victory screech!
There, I raised the gain a little. Hopefully I'm a little louder. Maybe not. Then again, my microphone is further away, so that's part of the problem there. Oops. There. And she'd have been mad again in 2 hours. I would have been mad at you. I would have been. Alright, so the Thumbathon sticker. Actually, that's peak. I need to do that. Alright, hold on. We're gonna do that. Oh my gosh. Alright, what colors? I guess I should have a color contrary to my main model here. So let's do like a dark green, I think would be good. Okay. Yeah, the lawn needs to get mowed. Yeah, Odin's gonna go do some yard work. No, it seems like people are being nice to me this time. That's okay though. I'm sorry, guys. It was so fun, but I'm getting very tired and I got stuff to do. I planned the subathon very badly, is what happened. And I really should have had the subathon, or I should have done the garden stuff before the subathon or something like that. I don't know. It got really weird though. Let's do a dark green. Actually, hold on. Let me fix the canvas first. Resize canvas. 500 by 500. There we go. We'll do this, and we'll do... I'll try to get like a gold-looking sticker that's a little bit bigger here. Or with something with like a gold, there we go. Something like that. And I think for the text, I'll put, I'll actually go through a text generator for it. Uh-oh. Am I having bitrate issues? Oh, it's saying that it wants me to use 6,000 bitrate. But I have it set to 30,000 because it doesn't go any higher than that on YouTube. Not experiencing any scuff. Yeah, and YouTube's complaining that my bitrate is too low for them. But I can't go much higher because Twitch doesn't allow me to go much higher unless I'm a partner, so that's a little weird. And honestly, it's not, the delay hasn't been that bad, so I don't know if I can do this during stream or not. I feel like it would cause problems if I did. So I will worry about that another time. I think I might have just dipped down my bitrate. Because the timer's finally gone. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Holy crap, you guys. Here, I'm gonna separate the... I'm gonna separate the chat box from the subathon thing here. That I can turn that off. And I should be able to give you guys some, with that off, I can actually move stuff back to the way I had it before, where I had you guys over here, above me. Let's do something like that, maybe. There you go. Now you guys actually kind of have more. Now you guys are more visible, and I can actually be where I should be here. Sorry, the UI for the subathon. I need to figure out how to make that fit better next time. The subathon is going to be a harder job. I don't know. We'll see. It might be even crazier as I get bigger, but we'll see. But I probably won't be doing a subathon anytime soon. I have a lot of promises to keep to you guys. Get this deer partnered. Gosh. Unfortunately, the only way to make that work is the hardest thing to get to earn partnership is consistent viewers, which is very hard to do. And obviously, so many people are busy with their stuff. The best they can do is lurk. And by the Garden-A-Thon, do we have some empty spaces? But for what? You mean like the garden itself? I already had you guys choose the first 5 slots already. And most of them have been planted already. I have a garden. I have a garden video where I started to show you guys stuff, but never uploaded it or edited it or anything. So I gotta work on that on my time off. I think like resign out of the commission. Wait, what? Oh, for that? Oh, I don't know. I could probably sit on that idea. I could probably still get the new model commission, but it's going to take a very long time to do. Because I gotta look for somebody. I think the hardest part, like more than saving any money, hardest part is going to be looking for someone who's willing to work with me. Because the Cinder shit has really sent paranoid waves throughout the industry to the point where I don't know how hard it's going to be to get someone. To the point where I think the term VTuber mama and papa are taboo now, it feels like. Because of what she did. Which is annoying and sad at the same time. Because people like me can't even hope to get a new model because now people aren't going to look at me because they think I'm probably another Cinder. Which I'm not. I'm actually kind of scared of artists when they are of me. But that's just me. But whatever. Let's see. I survived a subathon. There we go. Something like that. And then I want to have definitely some dark orange here. Like dark orange. Dark orange, maybe a side of light pink. And dark brown. Okay, yeah, no, that mixture does not work. Hang on. I just gotta flip the color pattern around. Up. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I just gotta make that color a little lighter. It's not gonna be the same colors. Actually, I should probably use the same color hex as I normally do in my thumbnails, just because it'd be funny. Hang on, you guys can't see it, but I'm working on a text generator here. And I figure we'll go for at least a couple more hours, and then we'll just end the subathon completely. The subathon itself is over, but the stream will end, and then I'll go on a mini vacation. Because I need the rest, and I need to get stuff done. I've been setting a lot of chores aside for this. I enjoyed the hell out of doing all of this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I hope you guys also don't feel like I was like pressuring you to do things you didn't want to do as well. Or Garden-A-Thon DM? Maybe. Here, I'll do a survived 8th subathon, and I'll do a survived the Garden-A-Thon. That way I have 2 options. Where did it go? Hang on. Here we go. I'll add them as many layers. There you go. Hold on, I gotta shrink them. Hey! Why are you farting on the rest of the chat? What the hell? Actually, I should move that over, the alerts over to the other side of the screen. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, we're gonna also shrink this one down a little bit here. I need to shrink this one down a little further here. Okay, so it'll either be I survive the Garden-A-Thon, or I survive the subathon. One of the two. I think this is something that's ours. I guess so, yeah. Okay, we'll get rid of this one then. This might take a lot of work, and totally I might get asked for a lot, but could you make the sticker a badge? A sub badge? I'm not sure how I would go about doing that. Because the badges for the channel itself are, I can only adjust the badges based on, the ones that are given to you based on how long you've been a sub for. I don't really have... I don't know how to add a custom badge, is what I'm trying to say. I can look into it here, though. There might be a way, but I'm not 100% sure how. Let me see. Viewer rewards. Power-ups and emotes. Okay, no, that's the channel points. Emotes, rewards, no, that's random side stuff here. Yeah, I don't know. I could have sworn there was a spot where you could, where I could change the badges. I don't know where that went. That's not it either. Yeah, I don't know how exactly to do that. Oh. Full school, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. Thank you for, I guess continuing your club membership as part of the Sprout Club. Thank you so much. We did survive. We did. This emote is so cursed. What? Oh, the bum dance, yeah. The dancing duck. Yeah, it's a little weird. Thank you. Here, let me get rid of this. Okay, just a fun idea. What I could do is I could still add it as an emote, though. Or, I don't know. I'll figure out what to do with it. Maybe I can add as, like, a sticker on the Discord server, because that would at least be big enough to be visible. We'll see, though. We'll see. Okay, let me do an extra layer here under the gold, and we'll do... Oops, that's way too big. Okay, nope. We'll do kind of like this, I think. No, that's gonna be too long. Hang on, I think it'd be better off if I just did. Wait, hold on. Remove layer. Yeah, if I did like a blend tool where I just kind of... Hold on, I need to make this bigger. No, I don't know if I like that either. I don't know. I feel like that just makes it look like a sun instead. I don't know. We'll figure something out here. Yeah, let me take the green that I had before and I'll make a slightly brighter, lighter green here. Something like that, and then I'll do something like this. No, that's too big. Small. Big. Ow! 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 God damn it. Hi, Bunny. Welcome, welcome. We're just winding down. The subathon finally ended. And I figured I'd try to at least try to make up for the wheel spins I didn't fulfill yet. See here. Where's the blend tool? Here it is. Oh. God damn it. Oh, okay, no, that's way too big. Okay, no, that's not doing what I wanted it to either. That's better. Something like this. Kind of looks like a rounded, like a rounded badge almost. It's kind of cool looking. Maybe if I do a slightly lighter one under a smaller circle. Let's do like 200. I think would be small here. Something like this, anyways. Okay, maybe I need to make that a little bit bigger for the blending tool here. There we go, that's a little better. Honestly, that looks really nice. Something like that. That was a little far out. It's super popped out. It's nice, yeah. It looks good. It reminds me of the banners in Rome. Total War. Me likey. Nice. Let me do something similar with this one where I take the gold and I make it a little lighter here. This one does need to be a bit of a bigger size here though. That's too big. We go to 400 exactly. Or I guess a little under, that'll be fine. Yeah, that works. Oh, it helps to actually use the tool here. We'll do that, it'll be fine. No, it's not fine. It's not fine, it needs to be bigger than that. There we go. Something like that, and then I hide these and then I'll blend these two together, I think. Oh wait, they're popped out because they're not fused together, but that's fine. Honestly, I prefer that. Something like that. It kind of looks like a sun in a way. It's kind of cool looking. Okay, maybe I'll do we'll go back to, we'll make another third layer here. go even lighter here, and even smaller. Let's do 85, I think would be good enough. Yeah, that'll be good enough. Alright, like that. And then, where's my blend tool? I'll need this one to be a little bigger. I feel like that might be a little too big, it's not blending correctly. Yeah, that's better. Something like that, anyway. What do you think so far, guys? Is it the bit? Cheese. Oh my gosh. It kind of looks like a glowing button, honestly. It's kind of cool looking. Also, I feel like I should redo the text here. I feel like I need to do it individually. Let me remove this. I still got the generator up, so let me do the words. We'll do it individually per letter here. Alright, let's see. I revived the garden. I will have that as its own thing. There we go. And then there. They're gonna be huge, but I gotta make sure that's And the reason for that is because I want to like edit where their placement is a little bit here. Okay, go. There we go. Or no, that's too thin. Or I don't know. It's gonna be in a weird order here. Hang on. Okay, there we go. It'll be something like this, where it's like, I survived the Garden-A-Thon. Or I could do it like this, where it's like, I survived the Garden-A-Thon. Also, I don't know if you can hear Odin with the lawnmower back here. He's kind of right outside the window and it's a little loud. Wait, hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. I do probably need to make this bigger though. Just a little bit. Something like that. It's cool. Okay. Something like that, anyways. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, let me make a duplicate of this one here. And what I'll do is, since I figured out I could do this, let me do... Hold on. There was a way where I could kind of get it to work here. Like, there was a moment where I could, oh. I could kind of get it to work like this. Let me do duplicate here. Another duplicate here. Then I'm gonna erase. I'm gonna erase part of this. Just bear with me, I have a good idea, don't worry. Something like that, and now I can go back and erase even more of this. Wait, what? Oh. It wouldn't let me erase it because it was locked in place there. A little bit of erasing here. Just want to get over here as well. There we go. Well, hopes to actually erase the thing here properly. Hold on. It's definitely not perfect, but definitely not perfect by a long shot. But it does work. Oh, kinda, sorta. I might have turned this one a little bit too far down, to be honest. Something like that, actually. That'd be good. But also, I want to like shove this in more into the middle here. Something like that, and then I kind of... Yeah, there we go. That kind of looks like it's curved in a bit. Animu, what font do you normally use? I like using a couple of different ones. This one I think is it's called SF Slapstick Comic. But I do prefer, for some of the fancier text, I like to use something called Courgette, which happens to also be the name of a type of of squash. So nice, queen. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna take this one. I don't think I will, I wonder if there's like a... Let me look for FX. There's gotta be something that I can use. Let's see. This is the blend, blur, blend, pixelize, adjust, dodge, adjust, lighten. Texture, star field, filter, sharpen. I kind of just want to like... Maybe I'll do this too, where I'll do 2 duplicates here. But it'll kind of be like it'll be very mild. It'll just kind of look like it's bent a little bit from one side to the other here. Just a little bit. Give the effect that it's just to give the effect that it's being kind of stretched by the thing a bit here. Yeah, that is not what I was looking for. There we go. I'm gonna just go till like half the H here. for this one. Then I'll do the other half of the H here. No, I meant this side of the H, my bad. There we go, something like that. And then I think for the middle I need to just erase everything but the H. Is the idea. Something like that. Alright, let me see what that looks like. Actually, that came out really good. Look at that. Just kind of blurring it a little bit here. Heard someone's drop another week of subs. The timer's already over, cow. Thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. And the thought counts, I guess. But yeah, no, I'm very grateful for the time that I've spent during this episode, but I am tired. I am so tired. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. And I just didn't want to stream too much more today. I just wanted to do a shorter one today. For my sake, for you guys' sake, because some of you are probably tired and busy too, so I don't want to, like, take away from you guys. You got your own, like, lives and things to tend to, and I shouldn't be hogging that. I don't want to sharpen this so it looks a little bit nicer. I did see a sharpen here. I don't know, let me see what this does. Oh, that actually kind of fixes it a little bit. Not too bad, but... Oops. Yeah, let me do, like... Yeah, that'll be fine. It doesn't need to be too sharp, it just needs to look like it's not blurry. But we are terminally online sprouts. Hog it all. Bored, burnt out. No, I'm not burnt out, I'm just tired. I got a bunch of yard work to do today anyways, while the weather's nice. So I don't want to be doing this all day, but I do want to do for at least another hour or two. I feel like it's definitely really crooked and definitely looks weird. I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, sorry, I think I'm just gonna... I did all this because I thought it would look nice, but then it ended up looking weird instead, and I'm sorry, guys. I think I'll just leave it the way I had it before. Yeah, I don't know, it didn't look that good to me. It was looking weird. That's how I feel every time I make everything, yeah. And the sprouting head to it. Maybe I could add like, Actually, that's an interesting idea. Hang on, I got an idea. Oops. Hold on. Oh wait, that doesn't help me anything here. Hang on. Wrong tool, wrong tool. there we go. Here, it's gonna look a little weird here if I'm gonna be doing the sprout thing here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo these colors, I think. Just give me a minute here. I'll do another layer below this one with the actual sprout color here. I'll take this and I'll increase it a little bit. Alright, it might be a little too much. There we go. No. Very delicate. Okay, maybe it needs to be bigger then. Ow! Hello, Lexi. Still, I had to do this. I did not tell you to do anything. Hello, Lex. Welcome. Uh-oh. I may have screwed up here. I'm just making up some,
Cheer 10, I was told I have to do this.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm doing a small thing that I owe, to the Sprouts for, like, the wheel spins. Vikota, welcome. Thank you for joining the Sprouts Club on YouTube. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hello. So let's extend the subathon. Yeah, it's okay though. But I got a lot of yard work to do that I have been putting off, and it works out this way, I think. So I'll probably only be up for a little bit longer, and then I will close out. But for the time being, I'm making a couple of a badge based on a promise that I promised the Sprouts here a little bit. What? What happened here? Hold on, I'm gonna remove this one. What? Sorry, I'm getting really confused why my tool is doing that. The opacity is max, so why is it doing that? So weird. Sleep now? Soon, Jared. Soon. But yeah, I'm just trying to finish this tool that I could give some Sprouts here. Alright, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this color and I'm just gonna go darker with it. Why is that coming out opaque? It's so weird. It should not be coming out opaque. Oh, I see it happen. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back a little bit here. Okay, no, that was not a blank one. That was something else entirely. Okay, that makes more sense. If I could not get that to work before. No, I was like sitting here scratching my head like, wait, why is that not working? And that's why. Alright, hold on. Let me actually just go back and we'll do Yeah, that makes a lot more sense if... Wait, hold on. Okay. I see what happened. All right. No, I got very confused for a bit, but I think I see what happened here. Sorry about that. I was just like really confused for a bit. I was like, wait, what happened? Like, why isn't this working the way it was supposed to? Not enough layers is what happened. And I should be able to do this at a slightly smaller size here. Alright, and then I should be able to kind of merge... Wait, hold on. I have to do this here. There we go. I was like, wait, I was getting confused. Layer's the ultimate boss. The two greens maybe don't mesh too well. No, I figured out that I had put something else on one of the layers, which is why it was causing problems. And I know one of them is a little bit greener than the other, or not as a full blend, but I'm gonna be blending this together like I did before, which is why it looks the way it does. Okay, wait, hold on. Where's... I'm not on the right layer. Hang on. Something like this, anyways. Then this one will stretch out this way. So I probably should take the bottom layer and make it darker, though. You guys are probably correct on that. Something like that. There we go. Honestly, I'll just leave it like this. I was gonna make some additions, but... Although I probably should take this one and, like, go a little bit bigger. Just a little bit.
Stand up and fly right. Stand up and stay right.
Yeah, you're probably right. Wait, hold on, that's... Okay, I see what happened. I was like, wait, why isn't that working? Why isn't that working? Just wanna... There we go. Okay, now I can go to my blend tool and make that smaller, so much smaller. You just kind of do something like that. But I need to... I think I need to be smaller. Kind of go around and make it look like it's part of the shading here. Don't worry, it's part of something that I've been planning on doing for this. And since you guys mentioned I should make it look like a sprout, I decided to do that. And that includes the eyes as well, by the way. We're putting the eyes in here. They do not need to be nearly that big. Okay, hold on. Wait, I need to put a new... I need to get a new layer here. Alright, there we go. Now we can put the sprout eyes here. I will probably need to hide the text here, actually. Just a little bit rounded out, like, from here. There we go. Something like that. Obvious. Adorable. Actually, that should be its own layer. Hang on. I do need to smooth this out. Hang on. Just a little bit. Something like that. There, something like that. And then I could do the white little adorable spots here. Oh wait, you guys have like a much bigger one, my bad. I gotta do this correctly, hang on. Kinda, sorta, I don't know. But yeah, I just had it set up so that something like this. Definitely not gonna be the same as each other. It'll be fine. I actually do want to do like a darker, much darker brown here for the edges a bit. But I'll do it underneath the layer that I've got here. I just kind of want a bit of an eye outline. Just a little bit of one. No. I want it to be darker brown here. Hold on. Okay, I don't think I missed too much. Yeah, sorry guys. I definitely wanted to add like a bit of a color here.
Je cherche à nouveau à tout faire que je veux.
Something like that, and I'll take the eraser tool. Parts I don't want here. The parts that are a little too dark and thick here. Something like that. Go. Then I'm gonna try to blend tool from the other previous layer a little bit here. Needs to be way small. There we go. I want it to blend in to look like a shadow, like the lack of lighting anyway. Yeah, something like that. It's definitely not perfect, but it'll work for what it is. Back to the default brown that I had, where I just kind of have this silly little mouth here for you guys. It helps to actually use the proper pen tool. Hang on. Oh right, I forgot that this... I forgot I could do this, actually. Wait, hold on. I forgot I could do this. See, this is the thing about using Crit, is that I forget there are tools that I could be using that I'm not using. No, that's... Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do a straight line instead here. And I should be able to... Then I can erase this last piece here that I accidentally... Here. No, I don't like that. Hang on, I'm just gonna do... Yeah, it just doesn't look that good for some reason. I can't get it to work like I wanted it to. There we go, that looks better. We have eyeliner. No, it's just meant to be a shadow, god damn it. I'll go back and blend it a little better. Because clearly I need to get the bigger, with a slightly bigger tool here and actually blend it better. Something like that. Yeah, see, the blending here did not go well, that's just why it looks weird. What the hell happened? The blending here just did not go. Oh, I messed with it on accident. Hold on, I will fix this and why it blended weird like this. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, no, I'm stupid. Right, no, I forgot to turn this off. That's what happened. My bad. I can't do that all the time with this. Oh, shit. Alright. almost done, guys. Alright. No, I was like wondering, like, wait, why is the eye not blending right over it? The evening tool was still on. Something like that. I don't know what it's called. Something like this, but then maybe I shrink it down. Oops. I shrink it down a little bit so it fits between the eyes and the face here. No, that doesn't look too good. Alright, hold on. I got a better idea here. Since we have the sprout face here, let's do the individual words again. No fancy effects on them this time, just... We're just gonna shrink them down to fit in between the face pieces here. Something like that. And I could put the letter I here as well. And then the Garden-A-Thon will be right here. Something like this, anyways. It's gonna be a little scrunched in, but something like that. Hi, Kara, welcome. It'll be a plunge. Oh, sorry, the sprouts. Hello, Adamant. Welcome. Sorry, I got distracted. Ow! Thank you for the tithe. Hi, wizard. The sprout, the guys wanted a, I was making the accessories I owed you guys. So I decided to, they wanted a badge where it said I survived the subathon, so we did I survived the Garden-A-Thon, basically. And I made the sprout, face out of it. Or tried, anyways. I feel like I could have done a slightly better job, but it is what it is. Something like that, and then maybe... Yeah, that looks a little better. A little bit more even out, too. Alright, one last detail that I want to add here.
Nice.
Nice, indeed. I like it. Yeah, just one more detail, but I need to expand my canvas real quick. We'll keep the thing here, and we'll just go up by 55 pixels a little bit, just enough to do this. Wait, hold on, that needs to be down further. Oops. We'll do this, and then we will do... Ow! No! No! Get out of my face! Stop sucking out of me! No! What the fuck? God damn it, Bunny! No, it was Lyric, sorry. Why is it whenever something happens, there's always one of you two? Jesus! God damn it. Oh my god. No escape. Stop! It's on the plus to enjoy the stream, not really much else to say. That's okay. We're just relaxing. The subathon I was doing just ended, so we're just relaxing at the moment. And I'm just finishing promises that I owed the sprouts, so this was one of them. And it's turning out quite nice. Thank you for the head pats. dare I neglect you for keeping promises? How dare I? Okay, there we go. Something like that. There we go. Good enough. Good enough, I think. And maybe we'll do a slightly darker... That's the eraser tool. Yeah, we'll do something like that, I think is... Oops. Actually, now that I think about it, I should... Okay, it is already set that way. And then I just blend this in and then we'll be good. Where is... I keep losing the blend tool because it's always like miles down the list. Here we go. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. I just wanted this to get a little bit of flair so it didn't look like a plain like set of colors. Oops. There, something like that. I survived the Garden-A-Thon. Alright, let me first save this as a critted document just so I know. And then I can save this again as a PNG somewhere. There we go. Okay, well, that's taken care of. And I will throw the... I'll actually take this badge and I'll throw it on the Discord server right now. While I'm thinking about it here. Server settings. Oh, emote. Oh my gosh. Wait, where's my stickers now? Here we go. Oh, I can't put any more stickers down. I'm gonna get rid of the dancing board, or the dancing pumpkin, sorry guys. You guys have it as an email anyway, so... Okay. It is now up on the Discord server as a sticker. There you go. Is that bit of a witch doctor at the end? I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. I don't know. That is... I hit the wrong button. Hang on. My bad. I meant to just take my outfit off. No Fat Apple, good song. Nice. Actually, let me do something real quick. I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I might as well just do it. Get it out of the way, or I'll forget later. The personal... Copy... Paste... Okay, I will be right back. Give me one moment. I'm not, like, gone. I've become disincorporated here. Oh, wait, hang on, fuck. I forgot it was gonna do that. My bad. Oh, it bugged out. Hang on. Don't you sus me. Don't you sus me. Hi, I'm back. Kind of. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. But I also have to disappear again real quick because I got the items in here, so hang on. Got this one. Hold on, let me... Did I set... Okay, no, I didn't, so... Okay, and I got one more for you guys. Let's see how weird this turned out. It's a little big, I'm gonna be honest. It's a little big here. Hold on, let me show you guys. It's a little on the big side. And, it's not supposed to be turning like that. How do I fix it? I don't think I'm gonna. I'll worry about trying that on next time. I'll do that offline. Start the stereo. Anyways, I got the badge. I got earrings now. So. Oh my gosh.
Long
There, just zooming in a little bit so you guys can see it. I don't know how to put on glasses. Shut up. Shut up. It's fussy. It's fussy and it's difficult to explain, but yes. It is actually hard for me to put on glasses, alright? Just shush. It's easier when I'm a human, but not when I'm like this, alright? The old farm is nostalgic. Yeah, I've got a bit of a pumpkin patch back here. It's cute. It's doing its own thing. It's cute. Oh my gosh, not the JoJo. Oh my gosh, Tianji's being really slow too. Oh my god. Cute. Thank you. I don't care for how it like whips in front of my face like that, but it's whatever. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, not the Furby! Oh my god. God damn it, you guys.
Furby had beautiful dream.
Oh my god. Alright, so here's the question for you guys. We can keep going for a little longer, or we can probably just end it now. Because I am kind of tired, but it's up to you guys as well. It's been a long week. It's been a very long week. So I don't know if you guys have like anything specific in mind or in planned. Furby time. Oh my god. If you're 10, then it's 10 the rest, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a good idea. I'm sorry, guys. I would have been okay with going a little longer today, but I don't think my body is okay with it. But I wasn't sure how good the subathon would go, because I remember people saying like, yeah, if you don't have at least 1,000 people for a subathon, you're not gonna do well. But I only had like about 600 followers on Twitch, and I am mind blown by the support. The fact that I had to make a second fucking list because I underestimated how much you guys would support me is crazy. 9 days of streaming. This is the 11th day, Druid. I got my numbers wrong on some of my posts. That's my fault. But no, this is the 11th day. I lasted basically 10 and a quarter days. Oh my gosh. But it's, yeah, 9 days of streaming is a lot, yeah. 10 days is a lot too. I was just getting really tired near the end. And I apologize, but I think if I ever do this again, definitely 6 hour daily limit is about as much as my mental will allow me, I think. Because near the end, a lot of people were leaving to go to bed, and I was mentally checking out too. So, but yeah, I learned a lot during this subathon, and it went way better than I ever anticipated it would. Take care of yourself, I may be back in the future. Farewell. No problem, no problem. I have a YouTube as well, Adamant, where I post the reactions and garden updates. I have a bunch of videos to get uploaded still, so there will be content in the near future on my days off, so I don't know when I will come back. I won't be gone for very long, like oh, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. I won't be gone, like, forever, but I will be taking a good week or two off. I need it. I need it. I think you guys, I'm sure other streamers like Nyla and Sarah would appreciate you guys coming to visit them as well. So, it'll be a good time for them to get to get some people who might want to be interested in their content as well. Basically, on my channel, I have like a list of like people that I recommend that you go follow and whatnot on both YouTube and Twitch. So, if you ever want to find someone to look to watch, that list is there. You're always welcome. On the server, I always have pop-ups for people who are trying to grow and stream a bit. And I gotta remember to put Falsey on the alert list. I forgot. Take care of yourself. Yep. I will. Alright. I don't know if anybody I know is on and streaming right now. Let me take a peek. Let me take a peeky peek. For those of you on YouTube, thank you so much. I will be going to rest. And I'll try to get the garden done and updates done as well, so thank you. I'm sorry it's a much shorter one today, but I hope I'll get to see you guys soon. There will be content in the near future, don't worry. Don't worry.